We begin with that political turmoil rocking the United Kingdom. British Prime Minister Liz Truss has announced she will resign from her position.
Given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
Truss faced calls for her resignation after her economic plan caused turbulence in financial markets. Foreign correspondent James Longman joining me now live from London for more. So Truss, wow, she was only on the job for about 6 weeks. James, tell us how this came about.
Yeah, she becomes the shortest serving prime minister, we think, just about ever, and Britain has had 56 of those, so it is pretty extraordinary. Now, all this started, let's just rewind it back to Boris Johnson. He was Prime Minister. He was caught out for lying, apparently having had parties at Downing Street during the coronavirus pandemic. So he was kicked out of Downing Street, and the Conservative Party had to find a new leader. They spent weeks choosing them, and eventually they settled on Liz Truss. She came into power and she promised, it was part of her campaign, that she wanted a low-tax, high-growth economy. She said she wanted to cut taxes dramatically in order to reignite the British economy, which she said had been stagnating for years. She wanted to make the most of Brexit. That was what she came to power saying. The issue with that, though, is it completely freaked the markets, because generally speaking, if you cut taxes, that doesn't really help to get inflation under control. And as you know, in the United States, and as we are feeling here in Britain and many countries around the world, inflation is skyrocketing partly because of the war in Ukraine. Energy prices, food prices are going up. And so just about every single financial organization was saying to Britain, don't cut taxes too quickly, because that actually causes inflation. It doesn't stop it. But Liz Truss went ahead with her so-called mini budget anyway. And as soon as that was announced, the pound crashed, mortgage rates spiraled, and then basically the whole situation fell on top of Liz Truss. And she's been trying to keep her head above water these last weeks, first firing her finance minister, the Chancellor, with whom she came up with that entire plan. That didn't settle her own party, and now finally today she's been forced to come out to say she's going to resign. But what happens next is anyone's guess, because we now need a new Prime Minister, and it's going to be our 5th Prime Minister in just 6 years. That is quite a thing to consider, especially during this extraordinarily painful cost of living crisis which regular British people are going through. They don't like the drama in Downing Street. They want it settled, but it's not settled yet. Alexis?
Drama is the word. James Longman, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.